What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Today we're live with some more game dev. As you can see, you've got a slightly different setup. We're going to talk about that in a minute. You will change to an angle where you see my face shortly. I'm just making sure about that in a minute. You will change to an angle where you see my face shortly. I hear the stream. I'm just making sure that people actually get a notification that we're going live and stuff. Okay, so that should be good. We've got a post in the Discord and stuff. Make sure you say hello if you're stopping by the Game Dev stream, and if you have any questions about anything, really, we can talk about anything, I guess, in life in general, but particularly anything related to game dev, or my game specifically, feel free to swing by. I'm just making sure we're all good here. Yeah, okay. What's up, Lewis? Jump scare. Yeah, so basically, since our last game dev stream, sort of had to redo the stream setup again because I ended up getting a different computer for game dev stuff. What's up, Bev? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. Let's just... I mean, I'm pretty happy with cracking on. It looks like the stream's set up. Hello, Twitch chat. Just checking Twitch and YouTube chat. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be jumping into some game dev, of course. Right, and I see YouTube chat as well. I'm actually not signed in on YouTube in this computer, but let's stop and by. I appreciate it. Okay. Everything looks good. There. I'm good, thanks, Bev. Thanks for asking. Okay, so before we actually figure out what we're going to do, let's sort of talk about a few things with how the setup has changed. Maybe we can talk about why. And then I can discuss what I've been working on, because I haven't done much work on the game specifically lately. And I can talk about what it is I have been working on, because it's still work game dev stuff. But yeah, we'll get into it. So anyway, yeah, I had to reset up the stream setup because I ended up buying a Mac Mini. Like, I've been using my MacBook Air to do game dev because in general, I just way prefer using Mac for development environment in general. I feel like I'm just slower if I'm just using Windows, basically. For dev stuff specifically. I obviously use my PC for gaming and video editing and stuff. But my MacBook only had like a 250 gig hard drive. And with all the software on to make music for the game, I just found myself running out of hard drive space all the time. And the new Mac Minis are like pretty cheap. They start like 500 quid, and you can do paying 5 on Amazon. And I found out that the hard drive's upgradable. But what I'll talk about in a moment, I'll show you some cool stuff, just sort of like dev wise in just a sec, except like sort of dev environment wise. and explain why I did that. Because basically, I'm obviously I'm building the game on Windows, on Mac, but obviously I'm making a PC game. And I've been messing around with figuring out some different ways of actually doing, compiling the Windows build, and dicked around with, using some GitHub workflows and stuff like that, and, using the Zig compiler and all this kind of bullshit. But frankly, everything sucks compared to just natively building a C program on Windows. And I just thought it was kind of dumb for me to have to basically set up a PC with some, with a compiler on it and, any dependencies, and switch to that just to do a new build. So what I wanted to do was just use a virtual machine on my Mac, just for access for the Windows terminal. And I just didn't even have enough hard drive space to consistently run a Windows VM. And so, yeah, I got the cheapest Mac Mini I could and paying $5 on it. And at the minute, I've still got the same size hard drive. This is just for dev, so I've got plenty of space. And once I've paid it off, I'll probably upgrade the hard drive in it, the SSD in it. But that means I've managed to do what I want. And now, if I switch over to this, this is actually the Windows terminal just running inside a VM called UTM. So it's like a lightweight one. And this actually, most of the time, I can just be running and testing it on my Mac when we're working on it on stream and stuff. But obviously, it also does need to be tested on Windows from time to time. Well, all the time. So it just means that now I can literally just swipe over and I'm in Windows. And I can basically, for example, let's say a change had been made. It probably hasn't, but I can still just use LazyGit and pull down the latest version of the game. In fact, let's actually do a full demonstration to show it off properly. So let's actually go to the game, right? And let's just go into main. And somewhere in here, we have some text that says press. Yeah, here we go. Press 5 to open level loader, right? And select level. Let's just add some text, right? And just say and do this. Exclamation point, right? And save that. And do a commit. And just put add text or something, right? Push that. Go to Windows. Pull that down. Then we can do the min Windows 32 make command. And that builds it, right? And we can commit this. New Windows build, right? And then we can actually go over here, and this is how the stream started. And go to this set view here. We can pull down the latest version and just run the game. I'll pause the music real quick because there is some music in the game. And then look, you can see the new text is in at the top there. Press 5 to open level loader. and select level and do this. So yeah, that's basically what I would have been working on. Basically, it's just like, you know, setting up this new Mac. Oh, I can't. And also, you know, sorting out the Windows compiler and all of that. Obviously, there is, we don't have to do that every single time we want to test. We can just, you know, run a test. Actually, you know, on the Mac. Just in terms of doing like Windows stuff. Yeah, so that's the main thing that I've really been messing around with. So where the fuck is, what is it doing? Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's just discard that for now. Okay, so I'm not sure what it is we're going to work on today. I think we're just going to sort of just dive into some stuff. On the list so far, we've got create actual menu screen room for level loader. Design the UI for all core systems. I don't think we're going to work on that stuff. I think we should get some of the other levels perhaps set up that we've been testing stuff with the editor to be loaded with the new level loading system. So let's do that. What's up, Mike? I am doing well, thanks, dude. So add all test levels to level loader system. Focus, production, enhancement. Okay. I'm actually, yeah, here we go. There it is showing up. I'll just put that to progress. And that's all work on for now. So first of all, right, yeah, we've got map 1 and 2, and then the house test, and then the overworld. So Yeah, I was just thinking. About the config files. Like, so these config files that we've created, might as well actually open one. It's a freaking new computer, so I have to set defaults for everything that I've not got set up. So annoying. Okay, yeah, so it's just a JSON basically that gives the tile map and the color palette. So it gives you the map location in the tile map for each tile type with a description and a name, but it also gives the directory for the palette data for that specific tile to work with the shader system, where we can have dynamic color palette control on the fly. So we need a way, like, instead of adding, well, we could have a function for every level. But it might be better if we didn't, maybe. Trying to think. It would probably be better if we didn't. Let's actually have a look as well at some of the levels themselves. Everything I normally have a shortcut set up for, we don't have a shortcut for at the minute. Alt L, I think I normally do for tiled, for level. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, they are different sizes and stuff as well. Yeah. So what I've been thinking is we could probably start to create sort of a very light entity management system. When I say very light, I mean not one at all, but rather just like lots of structs. Basically, in a game engine, right, which obviously we're not using, we're making our own, just doing everything from scratch, right? But in a game engine, you would have an entity component system. And what that would be is like it would be linked to the asset tree in some way. And it would account for like all of the objects or whatever, right, that you're placing in the room. Like imagine like a 3D level editor, like in Unreal or something, right? Let's say you create a box and you place that box in like several different rooms, and then there's a bunch of other assets of characters and stuff like that, right? They're all be sort of classed as quote unquote like objects, right? And the entity component system would sort of manage these entities or objects or whatever, right? And what it would do is it would manage the data for each of these entities across all of the levels. So you have a whole system that kind of scans for what entities need to be included in the level that it's loading, and what all of the sort of variables or like the location or whatever in the level of each of them. Now, usually, nowadays, pretty much everything has an entity component system, but it's kind of bad. Like, it's usually pretty overkill and not necessary. It's just done because it's useful if you're, you know, making several games with the same engine, hypothetically. But even then, I guess sometimes it's debatable. But anyway, we're not doing that. We don't have one. We are just simply loading the data for the level. Right now, our objects are statically located across everywhere, and that needs to be improved. I'm going to create another issue. Create light entity component system with structs. All right. Yeah, maybe. Basically, what I'm thinking is we can maybe just start this sort of entity component system part of the engine at the same time as we're finishing off the level loader and fleshing that out, because we could potentially feed a struct into this function here. So in that case, We need to load a different... Well, I think it's the same tile set, actually. But we probably should load a tile set into the tile manager. I changed my font recently, by the way, and I absolutely love it, but it's a big, thicker boy, and a lot of my code needs to be much more spaced out now. Should be more spaced out anyway, frankly. We've just been really rushing things lately. So what we can do is oh, this is where it's gonna get kind of weird though now. What is this for? Tile config. Don't even know if feeding the strings in is necessarily how I want to do it, but it's going to be the most human readable. Tile set. And just level CSV is kind of a good name. Oh, okay, yeah. We have a prototype of this somewhere, probably. Where are we now? Just Vim things. Oh, hang on. I was going to say I've not done this in a while. I think this syntax is probably wrong. Yeah, it's like... I think we can still get away with this. He basically just wants us to have a prototype for this function, but I don't think we don't have prototypes for most of our functions. We can add them though later. That's fine. Wait, is everything working or no? Still all there, chat? Okay. Let me actually okay. It's funny, like I'm having to Oh, we do have prototype for it. I thought that was most likely why it was saying what it was saying. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, navigating the project at the minute just feels so weird because I'm on a different machine, and all of my shortcuts are different files are not present anymore. The bored piece of shit. What a freaking username. How did you get the money to do full-time content creation? I earn the money to do full-time content creation from my YouTube channel and the occasional sponsor on my Patreon and donations and stuff, all on my main Nick Rawcliffe channel on YouTube. I don't earn a ton of money, but I'm living with my mum at the minute, and I earn enough money to pay rent and bills and stuff, just about. Hopefully, can keep leveling things up on YouTube, so I get to move out again. So look, no, actually, like a decade of hard work in figuring out how to get to that point in the first place. There's always a little bit of luck, of course, with content creation, but it took years for me to figure out YouTube. I see what's going on here. Enjoy your day, trolling people on Twitch, bud. It doesn't matter, like, it's a random troll account says about someone being all luck or not. It doesn't change objective reality. People get places doing content creation. You're not quitting. You know, I've been doing content creation now for about a decade or something like that. I forget, it might even be longer now. I don't know, I can't forget the exact timings of it. But along the way, you make lots of friends that do content creation as well. And when you start to make progress, you'll normally find that basically, in my case specifically, but everybody has every last one of them quit. And I'm the only one still doing it. I'm the only one that's managed to get anywhere. That's not a coincidence. But there's definitely always some luck involved. Not sure. I don't think anyone would really deny that with this content. Is this right? Oh, no, it is right. Yeah, now we need to feed those variables into it. I'll keep forgetting to add. Add this. These actually not need to be there or something, actually, by the looks of it. Oh my god. Actually, let's not do that. Let's maybe... What was I thinking? We could maybe just... Well, I guess we could just start putting the actual variables in that we're going to use, but... See, all these are like constant pointers. Shouldn't have to be though, surely. That's been too long since I've done something like this. Okay. Maybe it does have to be like this. Makes sense. take a look at this bad boy. Okay, yeah, it's got to be. Define as a constant again. Oh my god. Okay. It's such a funny situation at the minute because I'm getting used to a new keyboard. And I'm getting used to a new computer. And a new font. Okay, so I think actually oh, hang on. I know what's going on. Why is this incompatible? Let's take a look at the error again. Yeah. Let's that I think actually it might not be a problem with anything we just done. Is actually to do with all of these expect nothing, right? All of the callbacks. Yep. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's somewhere in here that it basically expects functions to not have arguments, basically. Might just be better to do this a different way. Maybe every function is just a level. Every level is just a function, rather. It does kind of make sense to do it like that. How you doing, chat? Yeah, it's going to be easier to just do this rather than recode the whole fucking GUI system just to be able to do it this way. Getting a little dark. Um. All right. Sonic Adventure soundtrack. Okay. I'm just trying to think the best way to do this then. Probably rename it first of all. Um, okay. Well, what we will do then is obviously we can start out. I mean, this kind of makes things simple for um, you know, finishing. Well, not finishing, because obviously the level loader is going to be constantly expanded, but it's going to make things easier for adding to the level loader technically. And honestly, all this changes is that instead of, so before, right, what it was getting to was we would maybe basically we're going to end up with like a struct for every level that represents all the data that needs to be loaded. And I was thinking that we would maybe feed that into a function. But I mean, if every level just has its own function, you just define whatever variables you're using structs for with the structs in the function, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. So this, I think, is just tile underscore config for the maps, and the tile set should stay the same. And then the CSV should just be map one. Be map underscore one, I think. Not mistaken. And let's just do the same map two. Okay. So now we need to add more buttons to the level loader. So let's do 4. And these are the actual buttons, so wait, hang on. There we go. Right? Yes, right. That is right. Okay. Okay. Start map 1 level. Okay. Need prototypes for these. Okay. Okay. And now we need to actually set these positions of the buttons, which I think we take the first line here of this one and replace it with that. No? And then the first line of this one. Oh, that is the same one. What am I talking about? Okay, and then I think these are all like the Y positions. So let's try just doing like minus 30. Just to do like a weird hack for now. Just want to see if this actually is going to do what I think it's going to do. Oh my God. It's not quite, it's not right. Oh. I think we may have to do it the other way around, thinking about it. We have to move the other ones down. Whatever. No, actually. No, you know what? I think maybe this is just not right. Can't remember. Let's maybe... Well, they are there. And they are working. Yeah, we've got to get the positioning right. Be good to build something to do this a little better, honestly. Let's maybe... Oh, so yeah, that's okay. It's X, Y, and width, height. That's why. Okay. So that means that... What fucking file is this? Why is this all fucking errored out? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, cool. This is where the stuff that we're talking about before kind of comes in. So, what we should start out doing is both these other levels are the same size, I believe, right? 30 by 20. Yeah. So at the minute, the reason it looks the way it does is because we're using the same global here. Which, you know, obviously we can just change. But like I said, we'll figure out some sort of light sort of entity system eventually. interesting that this one looks different like that. But anyway, this will be... This is going to be something to manage with the camera positioning. However, these rooms are so small. Like, let me actually have another look at those. Like they never got used for anything other than testing the level generation. Yeah, so they're not really like real levels at the minute, but obviously they can be. We wanted them to be. Oh, that's actually a weird, interesting quirk as well. I mean, there's all the stuff sort of like half. Wait, hang on. Reset the game. Well, let's see. Where you stopping by? I hope you're doing good. I see someone talking in the chat. I can't see chat when I have the game open, my bad. How's it going, bud? Oh, I've done this. Oh, I see what happened here. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, there we go. You don't really know what like the minimum maximum size of a room is going to be, but probably going to be way bigger than the actual screen. Or maybe just a screen. but what the size of one quote unquote screen in the game is not even like established yet. So right, so we've got start the world map, start the village test level, start map 1, start map 2. And they are all they're all in a menu together. So that means that we've actually finished this issue. Add all test levels to level loader system, which is 178. So resolves 178. Add all test levels to loader. Could potentially be worth testing this on Windows, but let's just do it. It's only going to take a second. There's not this. It should not be any different, but. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Change over to here. You guys can see my PC. We'll just pull that build down. Some music because there is a little bit of gaming sound. Yep. So we've got like drastically different size and shaped things were loaded in now. So that's cool. Just discard this level data that it generates. Okay. So, we're gonna need like a set of global variables that determine the position of everything, most likely. And then just have them set from a struct that represents each level. I can't think of a different way of doing it. So right now, we've got this one sprite position, but also there is another one. I think is it in render? It won't be in render. It should be in update, perhaps. Sprite pos being set to G sprite pos. It should then be, maybe it is in render. Render sprites. Sprite 2. This is it, I believe. Like, I think, for example, if I just put this to like 10. Wait, no, this parentheses is just for the calculation, isn't it? Yeah, all of this is. Yeah. You know, it's actually really funny is the player is being set. Because the player already is basically being set every time a level is loaded, but this character isn't. He ends up out of bounds, which is kind of funny. All right then. Right. Yeah, that's an old variable that we're just reusing. do have a type somewhere for that. Yeah, it's just got XY, so we can reuse that. That's good. We'll do that. Um, um, hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna actually want to do something similar for all like sprite positions probably in the end. Let's go to the top of this stuff. Hmm. I mean, might actually be nicer. Can we do it like this? I don't think that's valid, is it? I think anything we do is just going to be redefining it, annoyingly. Isn't it? Whatever. Uh, we usually want him in the middle for the testing that we do. So could actually do something like this. So actually would be the same result, but whatever. I'm going to rip this out and change it shortly, probably, anyways. What? We don't have a variable for this. What it'd be 15 and 10. Okay, so now this guy should be in the middle of every level, basically. Oh, hang on. It's not being rendered in the position yet. Render. Yeah, here we go. So this needs to be G underscore, what is it? Arrowpost.x and G underscore arrowpost.y. That should do it. Not doing it. Why not? Ah, I see. We're setting it in the wrong spot somehow. Okay. Oh no, I see why. Ah, fuck, we need to go back on all of this. That's really annoying. 1 second. Okay, so let's just find that git difference real quick. Yeah, I see what I did wrong. Yeah, it needs to be. We still need to render relative to the position, don't we, of the camera? Harold, why is it? Why are we not getting autocomplete anymore? There we go. .x. That should be it. Yeah, interesting. it's going to be not set by tile right now as well, but that's fine. We're doing what we actually need to test. What it's actually set to is sort of like arbitrary at this point, but this is obviously yeah, in tiles. So this would technically be by 16? No, by 8. Okay. Let's have a look. Wait, actually. Yeah, let's just do this as well. All right. There we go. It's the middle. That's the middle. That's the middle. Sort of. It's actually not really the middle. Maybe, no, it obviously isn't. And the overworld. It's going to be almost impossible to find, but it looks like it's in the middle. So, the overworld's massive. Anyway, doesn't matter. That is working. That's what we wanted. So from there, we want to start creating structs basically for each level, hypothetically. And that would be our basic entity system. But yeah, honestly, it would just be sort of a repeat of the same thing. Just thinking. Like if what we did was create a struct that was for every level, the positions of everything, and we also have a function where we set the position for every level, then that doesn't make any sense because it's just more code than it needs to be. Yeah. I'm just thinking. Hypothetically, it adds a degree of readability, and you know, maybe there's an argument that would make things like easier to change. But I actually think the more I think about it, the more I think maybe we don't even bother with that until we need something more elaborate than this. Yeah. This is even simpler than just doing structs and stuff for each one. I'm just trying to think of any other way that it could be even better, but I think it might be a waste of time to think about this, even thinking about it. Now we've got it set up like this. It's like we either recode the GUI system so that but the functions don't have to be like void basically to load them from the menu. And then we do have some system to sort of pass through. Or we just leave it like this. And the only difference would really be like one way. You're going to end up creating a load of structs for levels when you don't need to, basically. Yeah, I'll think about it. Um, does anyone in chat have any questions about what we're doing or game dev stuff in general? I think that in terms of our to-dos and stuff and like what to do next, think let's have a look at them. Yeah, this idea of a light entity component system with structs may not even need to happen. I'm going to close this for now. That's not planned. Just going to leave a comment to remind myself about it. But yeah, in terms of the other stuff that was already on the list, yeah, obviously design the UI and stuff and create an actual menu screen for the level loader instead of it being like this random floating menu. Because the idea of this, actually, let's rename this, that the game starts with. That's sort of the point of it. Create actual menu screen, room, level loader that the game starts with. Because or we'll just end up like with a main menu and then we can go to the level loader, but we don't need that yet. So that would be the next thing, because right now we're like loading nothing, so it's like black screen. We open this menu thing and then we can switch through on the fly, but actually we can just load a menu only. Then you choose where you want to go properly and have it close the menu, like, you know, close that version of the menu and stuff like that. That's what I want to do with it. And that's going to allow us to navigate, you know, all the different parts of the game, basically. And when I'm done with that, the idea was that we'd be kind of ready to work on gameplay stuff, and I'm trying to think what would be next. I think we are at the point with like all the fundamental stuff where we can do that. So I think for now, I might leave it there. Doesn't really feel like much of a point to carry on if we don't really have anyone partaking in the chat, and we kind of got what we need to do done. So I think we're gonna leave it there for now. I can't think of, yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Kind of getting to the point with the project now where basically my approach going in has just been like, everything that, first of all, I don't know how to do needs to be done first. And I think we've done all of that now. And then it's like, because obviously we're not using an engine and everything, all the fundamentals of sort of like how the game works needs to be taken care of. Which technically there's like animation and collisions and stuff, but I did have a build of an engine a while ago that did that stuff. I'm not that worried about that. So it's the same as what we're doing now, but we're just cycling through images basically. So I think we're good to go in terms of just pushing ahead now. with actual gameplay. Potentially some level design of some of the fixed areas. Like a lot of the game's going to be procedurally generated. So yeah, maybe even actually create some to-dos and stuff whilst we remember, because procedural generation for the dungeons and stuff slash points of interest needs to be different. Oh, we can just leave that like that, actually. Progen system for dungeons slash POIs. But that is, again, just going to be expanding on what we already have done, so. All right, guys. I'm going to call it and go work on some content now. But thanks a lot for watching. I hope you got something out of this game dev stream. Very soon, I'm going to actually start posting game dev videos, so we can start growing these channels by building a YouTube audience for it, hopefully. I'm going to get started on that soon. There's not that much point in doing a ton of like game dev streams until we get to that point, I don't think. So, but thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all the alerts and that. I'll see you guys soon. Probably in the form of some videos or gaming streams. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Bye.